This tutorial is going to be about the Adobe Media Encoder. We will use this with After Effects to create our video files, particularly the MP4 video file. First, start with an After Effects project and determine the work area. So usually I go to the end of where I want my render to happen. I press N as in Nancy. You can also drag the playhead in and out points if you like. Once you get that set, you go to File, Export, Add to Media Encoder Queue. Adobe Media Encoder will automatically start. I've already started mine, so I'm going to go over here and take a look at what's going on. What it does is it adds that comp to your queue over here. You can add multiple ones at a time if you like. Some other sections are the media browser. You can browse for videos or all sorts of stuff. There's presets over here, and then this section is what's been rendered. So this right here is telling me, okay, this is the comp, this is the preset that's going to be used, and it usually starts up with the one that was last used. So once you do this once, you really don't have to worry about messing with a whole lot of this after that. But what we're going to do is set up a folder with some presets that you may or may not use in this class. So these are all the presets, things like iPhones and MP4s, and there's animated GIFs and all that. We'll just do a couple. So you go right here and you create new preset group and name it something that is special to you. And then you find a preset, H.264, and we want this particular one. And you just drag and drop it to your folder. Now you have a preset that you're building into your folder. If I wanted to do another one, let's say for my iPhone, I would go Apple iPhone, find my device, and then I would drag all the way up into my group. And I could do this with all sorts of things. Now when I want to render something, all I have to do is just drag and drop this onto my name, and you'll see that it'll add a queue to whatever we're doing. You can also choose a preset from this list. What you have to do next is click on the output file and make sure that you're going to save it to the place that you want to save it, and that you're going to name it what you want to name it. So I'm going to call this Jared _easing, and then I'm going to hit save. The last thing you need to do is you hit the green play button, and it will connect to After Effects using a dynamic link, and then it'll start rendering. Right here you can see the blue status, and you also see an output preview of what it's doing right here. You can do multiple videos at a time. It's pretty handy. Then you take a look at your video. Here it is. Make sure it looks good to you. This is an MP4 file. Beautifully done. This file would be used to turn into the animation turn-in folder.